My name is Anya, and this is Walter. We are coming to you from Weasel News headquarters in Los Angeles. The mayor candidates for this year's election has stood before the government, and the candidates have spoken. We are now seeing 5 members who are ready to take the stand come election day.
That's right, only 5. The 6th candidate, the current mayor, Gerald, he is pulled out of the election. And we here at Weasel News have the exclusive scoop on why, and we'll show that to you right now.
What caused you to pull out of the election and make the decision to retire?
It's been a long 4 months, honestly. It's a lot of drain being the mayor. I don't think any of these new candidates really realise how much stress and work it is. It's unfortunate that there's people out there who don't appreciate the things that I've done for them, which ultimately, for example, the holster thing, I can't even wear a holster. So, I mean, if that's not proof that I did that for the people of the city, I don't know what is. There's a lot of toxicity, especially from one specific candidate, I think. Ended up Pinky and, Trump and all these new ones. They're all very nice, but Chad specifically, it's just, it's not really something I want. Like if you had a cancer in your life, you'd kind of just want to cut it out, get it removed, and then just try and live your life your best you can. That's basically Chad in a nutshell. I mean, multiple gangs come down to my business with 2-handers and hold up me and my workers, all under the direction of Chad. I think I'd like my freedom back. I'd like to be able to, interact with my workers and have fun with my friends. And I'd like to be able to go back to doing that. And when you're the mayor, obviously, you can't do that kind of thing. You can't. You got to be professional. You got to do all this stuff. And I want to be able to go back and just have fun. I think what people need to realize is that Chad is a gang member. Chad is in a syndicated gang. He is a criminal. If you want a criminal running the city, let alone a gang member, I mean, think about all the other organizations, motorcycle clubs, whatever you want to call them. Think about voting for someone who is in a rival gang and is now going to be in charge of the city. That is insane to me. The fact that he can even run is just mind-boggling.
So, as someone with the experience of mayor, what do you want the future mayor or the next upcoming mayor to achieve? What do you feel that they should achieve?
I mean, look, reality is I hope they have fun with it. It should be something that's fun and enjoyable, not something that's a miserable experience and a toxic environment. I mean, I would like to see maybe just a bit less sort of weaponized toxicity from specific people. It's like it should be a fun experience for everyone. It shouldn't be, making people feel like they're not welcome or they don't deserve to be where they are. I mean, the reality is he lost the election. I am the current mayor, and if I did run again, I should have every bloody right to run again. The people voted, 267 of them.
And do you think that part of that responsibility comes on the governor when they accepted him as an official candidate?
I mean, look, obviously, it's to some degree, I feel there should be some sort of police investigation, perhaps a federal level investigation into each candidate, their backgrounds, etc. I mean, whether they're in a criminal organization. I mean, reality is I'm a man of experience, 100-year-old man. I run a medicinal cannabis business, legal, etc. I mean, I've got nothing to hide. I've never kept secrets. I'm an open book, just like I'm here now. But I mean, it would be concerning if come election day we have a syndicated gang member running the city. It would genuinely be a failure of democracy, I think, to let someone get to that position in the position that he's in currently.
And just touching on the candidates, what if you're leaning more towards Trump there, what do you think about his gun reform? His right to bear arms for everyone in the city. What do you think of that? Do you think that would he'd be looking at revising W14, weapon brandishing, something like that? What do you think on that?
I'm not sure. I mean, again, like, as I said, they sort of all threw out trigger words, things that people hear and go, oh, I like that. But
That's me.
He didn't really say anything. Like gun reform, if anything, what does he mean? Does he mean like he wants to make it easier to get a gun? Harder to get a gun? He really hasn't said this is what I mean. I did sit there listening to them, and I was just definitely interested to hear what, but they just kind of brushed over it. And it's again like maybe it's something for the debates. But I mean, for example, if he gets in and he wants to make guns, like, I don't know what that means in terms of gun reform. Like if he wants to, because realistically, right now, guns are as reformed as they could be. You can wear a holster legally if you have a firearms license and whatnot. You can, what more does he want? Does he want you to be able to fucking have two-handers on your back and walk around with shotguns or whatever? I don't know. It would be. I'm looking forward to see, but.
Well, with your retirement coming up, will you still be focusing on that submersible excavation that you were speaking to us about?
Yes. Actually, I'm glad you asked. The Orang Madang, it was a boat. 43 souls lost their lives on this boat. They were found adrift in the ocean. When the boat was entered, there was 43 dead people on board, all with contorted faces. Now, I'm not implying there was some sort of supernatural aspect. Perhaps that's the case. But they tried to tow the boat back to the port down by the docks, and it sunk off the coast. And we know where it is. We have located it with sonar. Currently, I am seeking funding to get a tugboat and some submersibles, and we're going to go down there and figure out what happened.